Hi, this is the Baroness with Guerrilla Journalism, and I'm here with Approach in the basement of the record bar. So, you used to live in Lawrence. I actually met you when you were in Lawrence.
You did meet me in Lawrence.
That's when I was first introduced to you as an artist.
True. At one of our get downs too.
Yeah.
You came to one of our ENCU. We were running around there like rocking shows for a long time. We did a lot of fun. That was like the funnest part of my musical existence. Like playing there, I loved it, dude. We had so much fun. We just didn't care. We were just kids like making music. The whole point of it. Still a kid making music, but that was like.
But now you're in San Fran.
I am in San Fran.
How has that affected your music?
It's changed it a lot. I don't play very many shows. Well, I play a lot of shows as a backing member in bands. Like my homies Bayonics, they've embraced me and they've given me a lot of opportunities to get on stage and play with them. And then they break into the rhythm section, breaks into a smaller band called Hot Pocket, and I do a lot of stuff with them. But I kind of moved out there. I don't really know too many people, so it put me back at square one. So I have. Because
you kind of had your like shit tight here.
I'm kind of in the Midwest. I've been plucking away for a long time. Like, I mean, just to put it in perspective, like, I remember when Slug from Atmosphere would come and sleep on Dirty Dave's floor. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
By himself in a van. And, like, so, I mean, and then you look at where he's at now, where, like, they put out records that sell, like, 300,000, 200,000 records independently, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so I've been around for a long time. Like, if they've come through, I've either played with them, rocked with them, talked to them. So, like, this is home, you know? And we were doing stuff here when not a lot of people were giving us opportunities. Like what's going on tonight in the show we played, that didn't happen 10 years ago. Tech had it going on, but not for like the cats that were just doing the different side. Like he's still doing what we do, but he's kind of a larger than life persona, and like the stuff that we were doing, there really wasn't like a lot of room for the cats that were just young trying to figure it out. And so I plucked away for a long time, and then I just needed to change a scenery. I needed to go somewhere and see if what I'm doing and what I've chosen to do with my life, if it's what I need to be doing at this point. So I wanted to go back to square one, go somewhere and be anonymous, and see if it really is what people have led me to believe that it is, or if it's not.
So what are you thinking? Is
I'm learning. A lot of people want to work with me. So
that's good.
It feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, like, put it this way, not a lot of people want to work with me because I'm this thing, but like a lot of honest people have crossed my path, and I'm a very genuine and honest dude. And so with that, it's leading me to great opportunities to work with people I grew up looking up to. We have like the best independent artists in the United States, you know, hands down. Independently, from the rock scene to the folk music scene to the hip hop scene, pound for pound, we can contend with anyone. You can't tell me that on a commercial level that there's an artist better than Tech N9ne. Like creatively, show-wise, regardless if you like Tech or not, all the mechanics are there for that dude to be a superstar. And then on the independent side, like look at Mac. On the unique thing that he does, he's killing it. He's got a radio show, sells more merch than like anybody. All these videos that he's paying for out of his pocket, I mean, come on. And then you look at D. Will, you look at myself, you look at Miles Bonny. Like, who's killing Miles Bonny with soul music? Besides Reggie B, and he's from here.
Yeah.
Who's a better producer than Lenny D? You know what I mean? Being seriously, who's better dance music DJs than Tactic? Like, honestly, like you go see these guys, who's a better show DJ than DJ Skew? Nobody.
Especially if you let them do what they
do, period.
And you don't constrict them.
You put Skew in any form, and he'll kill anybody. It's just the truth. And it's not because I'm from here that I'm listening to everything. I'm a New York music head. I'm a down south music head. I'm an East Coast head. And it doesn't matter if it's mainstream, pop, rock, soul. It just matters if it's good. And a lot of these dudes around here keep me on my toes. Greg Enemy, Attila, 21 years old. Like the music they're making, are you kidding me? Like I'm barely where they're at right now, and I've got them by years. You know what I mean? I'm barely like a step ahead of them from the experiences that I've had. And the things that they're doing musically at such a young age means that what we were doing, like opening doors, they were paying attention. Steady P, like Steady P's the hardest hustler in the city right now. He came back home from Columbia and like everything he's hands in. And like Kansas City, man, we're selfish. We don't just like open our hands and like let people in it. Instead, he came in and everybody came running to him. They're like, who's this dude? But he's locking it down. So, I mean, we really got to cover. Who could market better than Miles? Miles is everywhere.
Miles is definitely
Everywhere.
yeah. Nobody else can
Mess with him.
Why don't you talk about what you're doing with Smooth and Royce Stein?
Oh, I will. Way back before cats were running labels here, I started a label which was started by Brent and Tactic called Datura. Datura, Approach, Willis got involved. Willis now runs Black Clover with Mac Lethal. I set on the label, put out the new, put out this, revamped the label, brought in Smooth Confusion. His album, Frank's Ties, Stan's Boy, is a free download that comes out on February 21st, or 28th. So we're doing free releases for the next 7 months. So every month for the next 7 months, every month or to every other month, there'll be a free album up from one of our artists. Between
And does that
Roy,
start with?
that starts with Smooth on the 28th, next Saturday.
Okay. So that's gonna be the first one.
That'll be the first one. Then Royce Diamond, Aficionado, his is next. Then probably My Aloe Park, which is a collaboration with Ill Poetic, and it features everybody. Miles is on there, Smooth is on there, Jay Todd, who's my hero from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, he's on there. Tajay from Souls of Mischief, me and him have an album coming. That's another reason why I moved there. So me and him, the TNA album's coming. Tajay and Approach, TNA. Then there's Attila's album. Attila's a young gun. He's nailing stuff. And we've done stuff. Lenny D and Stick Figure did a collaborative record called 24/7. And we were affiliated with that. And it's going to come out. I got a distribution deal, a digital distribution deal out in San Fran. And so all my releases, all the stuff you've ever seen of me, like the albums that people can't get, they're all coming.
And not to, but I heard Stick Figure, it's hard to be skinny.
It's awesome.
I loved it.
Because he's the man.
It
We've
is.
got a big record coming. We just did some huge stuff. And nobody's expecting it. It's going to come in and kick a hole in everyone's chest. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's his
thing.
That's his jolly to shit.
But he's also another.
He's my fam, man. He's a
Kansas.
Topeka, Kansas. Memphis, Tennessee, but he's a Topeka kid. Nobody reps Topeka like Stick. And he's a beast. Everybody knows about him now.
Yeah.
But I remember on the new I said, I'm back again with a bag of tricks. I'm not the hottest from the block. I'm going to leave it to Stick. Everybody's like, who's that guy? And now he's I know a little something. Greg Enemy. Watch. 1 year from now.
And that kid knows how to Twitter.
That kid knows how to do everything. Make his own beats, record. He's technologically sound, dude. Soul Servers too. 09, we're gonna actually 2010, we're gonna put out the Soul Servers album. So I'm really excited about that. So with all these free releases, at the tail ends of those will come the official albums that'll be up for sale.
Okay.
So there's Sayar Laveau, which is me, Smooth, and Royce, hence Sayar, Smooth, Approach, Royce, hyphen, Sayar Laveau. Laveau, it means the voice. So
Okay.
Smooth, Approach, Royce as one voice, a group, being Sayar Laveau. Taken from Hector Lavoe, a salsa and Latin superstar, like blew it up in the late 70s, early 80s. They made a wonderful movie about him called El Cantante, and it had starred Greg Anthony and Jennifer Lopez, and nobody saw it because of those two, because they're married. But when you see it, it's a dope flick. So watch it. But Hector Lavoe's, I've been a fan since I was a kid, and so it was only right when Smooth was like, well, what do you think about Sayar? I was like, let's put Lil Lavoe on it, make it sound like a name, and we're working hard on that. We have a mixtape called Ashes that's kind of floating around. I haven't really put it out, but it'll be out soon. Like I said, Frank's Ties next Saturday. Royce's Aficionado. A month after that, a month and 2 days. Then Attila. Then me, Aloe Park, Approach and Ill Poetic. Then Attila. Then the Sayar. Then the Soul Servers. And hopefully there'll be some other treats in there. Some Stick Figure stuff, like just odds and ends. Anybody that I dig, that I don't feel like their stuff is getting the right attention, I just want to affiliate it with what I got going on and get it out to more people. And then me and Tajay's album amongst that. But
Well, this has been The Bareness with Guerrilla Journalism with Approach, and we're out.